All right, welcome to Advanced Sequelize. We're going to start with creating our structure of the app. So we're going to follow a little bit of the introduction to Sequelize. Um, so we are going to create an app for the forum, basically where people can post and people can comment on the post. So we have two different models that we need to create. Let's jump into command line over here. All right. And I already have a database, so let me actually show you the database. All right. And we're going to just use a TaskDB database. All right, so that's our database. If you look at the tables there, we only have the task. We're not going to use the task table. We're going to build our tables from Sequelize. So let's see what commands do we need. Well, the first thing is you need to install globally Sequelize CLI. So you have already done that, hopefully, using the last lecture. Then you have run Sequelize install save. So let's go ahead and do that. So basically we're trying to initialize our Sequelize. So let's say npm install Sequelize pg for Postgres -- save. All right. So this is going to add Sequelize. Now we need to initialize Sequelize. So let's go ahead and initialize Sequelize, which is init. And you'll see that it will create a JSON file. All right. So this is like your configuration file. Let's open up our app. And this is the JSON file. In the last lectures, we actually talked about that this is, we are using Bob. And for the password, we are using password. The dialect, instead of MySQL, it is Postgres. And the database, in this case, we're using a TaskDB. Make sure it is TaskDB, so I can jump over here. TaskDB, that's okay. All right, so those changes are good now. Then we will run dbmigrate. All right, so let's go over here and just say Sequelize dbmigrate. All right, so everything is good using development environment, no migrations were executed. That's good. Now we need to create our model. So our model we will be creating two models. The first model will be a post, which will identify the post from the user. Like you post on a forum, like it has a title, it has a body, like the contents of the post. So let's go ahead and create that. Sequelize model create. The name of the model I'm going to give is post, and attributes, and the name or the title of the title is a string, and then we can also have the body, which is a string. All right. At this point, we can also start creating our next model, so which will be comment. So we will have Sequelize model create -- name comment -- so what can comments have? Well, comment also have some sort of a title, and we'll have the same thing like the body of the comment. Just like when you go on a blog or a website and then you comment, consider the same thing. All right. Let's go back to our atom, and you'll see the model folder is created with comment and post. All right. But if you go to your database, and if you look at the tables, you'll see that you don't really see any post table or comments table. Well, that's because you haven't run migrate. So let's go back to this command, and over here we're going to say migrate. So migrate is going to look at your, migrate is actually going to look at this folder, which is create the post and create the comment, which you actually already did, and it's going to make sure that these files actually run so that it will create tables for you. All right, so let's go ahead and run the migration. Now let's go over here and say DT. Now look at that, magically your two tables, task and post, are here. Now the task table is associated with the, task, post table associated with the post.js, and comments table is associated with comment.js. All right. So in this lecture, we covered how we can initialize Sequelize and how we can create our models and run the migration, the first migration to create our empty tables. These tables are completely empty. There's nothing there because you just created them. All right. In the next lecture, we're going to see that how we can add more migrations to add some missing things to our structure, to our classes and models.